Good evening, folks. Here we are, and it's Monday night. It's 5:15, and it's the 20th of April. Unbelievably, we can't believe that the month's gone this quick. Now, in a packed vlog tonight, I will be bringing you 3 new figures which I've had, some different jigsaws which have been given to me to do, which you will hopefully like the look of, because I absolutely love the look of them. And also, I'll be giving a shout out and a mention to a very good friend of ours called Libbie Taylor, who started her own business at the moment online, and she's just starting off, and she deals in the beauty industry, all sorts of stuff like serums, face oils, all this sort of stuff, bathing stuff, bath stuff, and I'll be giving a shout out to her later. So tune in, enjoy, and here comes the first item, and they are the jigsaws. Hope you like these, because I do. Here are some jigsaws which I've been given to do. We've got a friend called Michelle Susan Green, and her mum found out that I like jigsaws, so she said she was going to sort me some out. I just thought they'd be normal jigsaws, excuse the way, but this is what they've turned out to be. I'll show you all of them. That's the first one, and that one, as you see there, is actually a real clock. So when I finish building the jigsaw, which is the clock itself, it will actually end up with a mechanism in it as well. This is the second one, as you can see, another Puzz 3D one. This one looks like it's going to be an absolute mare, and it is the San Pietro in Rome. They've all got a fair few pieces, and I'll tell you now up to 1,000 pieces some of them got. This one, particular one, has got 966 pieces, so that's going to keep me going for a bit, and that's number 2. Number 3, as you can see, is good old Tower Bridge in London, and this one has got, hang on, sorry for zooming in, 819 pieces. So once I've done these, with them being 3D, they're going to look really, really cool. So that's the third one, and the next one, and this one is a very, very famous place actually. I don't know whether you've heard of it. It's called Neuschwanstein Castle. And that one has got I'll just have a look on the side of the box, 836 pieces in that one. So that's the 4th one to do. If I'm not mistaken, that one actually has got a light thing in it. Yeah, it has. So you can see inside, look. So that's going to be interesting to do. And last but not least, we have a Bavarian, hang on, let me just get this right now, what does it say? Bavarian Mansion, this one. It's only a smaller one, it's 418 pieces, that one is. So yeah, those are the Puzz 3D jigsaws which have been given by Michelle Susan Green's mum, Sharon Green. So them are going to keep me busy for quite some time, and of course once I've completed them I'll show you. I won't be doing them yet, but I will be doing them soon. Now, weren't they cool? I'm looking forward to doing them actually. I've seen them before, and my mum's done one a while ago, but I've never actually done one myself. It'll be a challenge because I'm not used to doing 3D puzzles, but I'll give it a go. You know, in for a penny and all that. Big thank you anyway to Sharon Green for thinking about me and supplying me with them. So then will give me something to do while I'm in captivity. I hope you're all okay, by the way, because I know that now that the lockdown's been extended for another 3 weeks, a lot of people are complaining. I mean, we've still got the idiots out there gathering in groups of 10 and 15 and playing football matches and games of cricket and meeting each other down the beach and all this kind of idiocy. But the majority of people seem to be doing as they're told, so to speak. I think a lot of people are just they're of the mindset that they're not going to do what they're told because they did that when they were young, you know. So they're thinking, now I've left school, I'm not going to be told what to do, even though it's for their benefit. But there we go. I also noticed a gentleman, an elderly gentleman, who'd been walking up and down his garden to raise money for the NHS, and I think what was brilliant about this story is he was hoping to raise £1,000, and he's ended up raising 20 million for the NHS, over 20 million, and that is quite staggering, really. It really is staggering that people would be, you know, that people are willing to give that much money, particularly when there's not supposed to be that much money about. So it just proves that the country isn't as skint as people are making out, because if you can raise 20 million, then people have got to have money. Do you know what I mean? You can't give money when you haven't got money. I'm off the alcohol at the moment, I'm just drinking water. It's too early, to be honest. I don't usually have my first... Oh, my hair's got a bit weird. I don't usually have my first alcoholic drink until about 8 o'clock at night. I don't know why. I don't think of drinking alcohol early. I've never have done that. Anyway. Tonight, folks, we have a full moon. It's just hiding behind the cloud there a little bit, but it's been out once already, and we did have actually a full moon. Tonight it's supposed to be... Excuse me for moving about a bit. I've not got the best balance. Tonight we're supposed to be having a pink moon, so if I catch that later, I will try and catch it a bit later on for my vlog. There you go, look at that, it's come out now. A full moon. Just a little tiny bit of cloud over the top of it. I think I'll try and zoom in if I can, just hold on a minute. That's as far as I can go, unfortunately. Zoom of 5, so... Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It's going behind the cloud now, but I'm hoping it comes out a bit later, and if it does, I'll add the pink side to it. I'll do a bit more in a bit. Well, folks, there's Deb photobombing me. I'm just sitting outside on my decking. It's a lovely day. I'll just quickly show you. As you can see, it's an absolutely beautiful day, blue sky and all that. And I'm just sitting out here on my decking and just chilling out for a little bit. Just had a cup of tea and just basically just you know, making the most of the time, because it's all right saying that we can't get out because of the weather, and because of the weather, but now we can't get out and the weather's nice. And if you don't make the most of just sitting in your garden or sitting on your decking or whatever, all too soon it'll be winter again. I tell you what, I've just noticed actually while I'm filming, can't you see that lovely reflection of the tree in that window that's, let me get the angle right, there, behind me. Look at that, it looks like the tree's behind me, doesn't it? Deb, come round here a minute. I'll let Deb come onto the picture as well. Oh yeah, it looks like the tree's growing in the in the window. That looks really cool actually, that'd make a good picture, that. I may use that later on, I don't know. But hope you're all alright. Like I said, we haven't been up to a lot, although I did have a debacle this morning with my medication. I managed to get it all sorted out and get it so that it would be delivered today. And the only trouble is when it came today, there was only 2 items out of 8. So I panicked a bit because one of the medications that was missing is a very important one. It's my levothyroxine for my thyroid. Anyway, I got back in touch with them, and luckily they had got it already there. So Deb went down and fetched it for me.
Oh, nice guy.
But yeah, I'll do a bit more later on. Anyway, coming up, the 3 figures I've had. I'm going to show them you in the boxes, and then I will pause the video and show them you out of the boxes. So here we go. Now, you remember a couple of weeks ago I showed you a Harley Quinn statue with her holding a hammer. A hammer, you can tell I'm from Stoke. And there's 3 in the set of, they're actually in a set of 3. Now that was the first one. Now this one's the second one. As you can see on the back, look, there's a set of 3 of them. There's Harley Quinn, there's Black Canary, and then there's Mira, right? Now I've got the middle one, Harley Quinn, as you've seen. I've seen that one up there. This is the second one. This is Black Canary. I don't know if you can see that properly because of the light. Let me just try and get it good. Yeah, there you go. See a bit better there. There, hang on. There's probably the best bit actually. There, Black Canary. I'll be showing you that out the box in a minute. That's the first one. The second one is Mira, which is the third one of the figures basically. It's the third of the figures in the box set of these. And they're a thing called, if I'm not mistaken, they're called Cryptozoid or something. Hold on. Cryptozoic. Cryptozoic. As you can see in that corner there, it says Cryptozoic. And the DC bombshells, and that's the third one. Now, because my wife had asked me if I wanted anything for Easter, I couldn't think of anything, and they were doing these figures. They were £25 each, but they were doing 3 for £30. So I got them 2, and I managed to pick up a brilliant one for the third one. It's actually Harley Quinn as we know it, you know, in the black and white Harley Quinn outfit. So them are the 3 figures, and like I say, they were 3 for £30, so just £10 each. And I'm going to pause the video for a little bit, and then I'm going to show them you out of the box. And I'm back, and here we go, the first one. I can show you in more detail now. Look at the detail on that. How stunning the detail is. I mean, look at the face on it. Look at that. Even got the tattoo on her arm, look. And what I like about it, I never realised, of course, they're the bombshells, so what they're standing on. They're standing on bombs. That's the first one. That's the first one. That's Black Canary, if I'm not mistaken. Then we've got this one. Like I say, if you look at the detail on them, the detail on them is absolutely stunning. Look at the outfit. Look at the detail on the outfit. Turn it that way. Look at that. Again, she's on the bomb. And look at that. Look at the shoes. Even the shoes have got pattern on them. Look. So that's the DC bombshell number 3. So I've got all the bombshells now. And then this one. Look at this. Harley Quinn herself. And again, look at the detail. Even on the hammer itself, look. The hammer itself has got so much detail on it. And the face. Look. Even the hat. Everything. I'll turn it around. Look. All the jester outfit and everything. And that is the 3 of them. So now I'm going to be able to show you them on top of my desk, which I will do in a moment. So this is now the top of my desk. You can see there, I've got Pennywise, Harley Quinn, Mirror, Black Canary, Harley Quinn again, and Batman. And I think, to be honest with you, they look quite impressive, don't they? I think that was a nice... And then obviously the others that I get will go behind them, so I've got a nice display on my desk. But yeah, I think they look absolutely stunning. So then, obviously Pennywise I had in my box from last month, and I've been told my new box is on the way as well, so that's even better. And of course you remember I had that one there, the first one, that was in my January box. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm very impressed. There you go. So as you can see, my desk looks quite impressive at the moment. I'm expecting another, I think I'll probably get another figure this month off one of my other boxes. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed. It's looking good up there, and them figures are just absolutely stunning. But that was my Easter present off my wife, and she knows how much I love the figures, so yeah, brilliant news. I haven't been up to a lot these last few days. It's been a really quiet time actually. I've been doing a little bit of gaming, a little bit more Assassin's Creed Origins, which is mad, and I've also got hold of the Sims 4 to do. Sorry, Sims 4, SimCity 4. Yeah, SimCity 4, not the Sims 4. Because I like management games. I like games where you can build up your own enterprise and all that sort of stuff. So I played 2 little soft games called Paradise Island 2, and the other one is called, hold on, I've forgotten, hang on a minute, it's called, when it comes up, I've just got to wait a second so that I know what it's called. Come on, City Island 5. And like I said, it's just a little slow management game, you know. It's just something to while away the time. If I get a spare 10 minutes, I just go on and get the profits from my buildings and build more houses or whatever, you know. So it's pretty good. Anyway, coming up, I've got a shout out. Now it's shout out time, and this shout out goes to a very good friend of mine called Libbie Taylor. She's just started off being a consultant for the body shop. And she's just got her own Facebook website set up and everything, and she's just starting to get off the ground. Now, I've been onto it a couple of times, and there's a lot of really good stuff on there. If you're interested in the beauty side of life, you know, the face serums, the creams, the bath oils, all this sort of stuff, you've got to check it out. I'll put the website underneath. You'll see it after this, underneath this vlog, and you'll be able to go on. Now, the good thing about it is, you know, sometimes when you get somebody who's a representative for a company, they try and throw anything at you and try and shove all sorts down your throat. Libbie doesn't do that. She takes note of the stuff that you're interested in. She doesn't try and get you buy something just because she wants to get rid of it or she wants to sell it. She's very honest and very down to earth, and she does live chats as well, which is really good, where she does demonstrations of the products. So she's not just sitting at home flogging stuff and saying, right, yeah, that's all I'm doing. She's very interested in the beauty side of it. She's very interested in the actual physical aspects of it, the demonstration, the actual products themselves. And she's, like I say, she's very honest. She's not somebody who'll rip you off or try to get you to do something or buy something you don't want to buy. You know, it's not like pyramiding or nothing like that. She's very good at what she does. Now she's just starting off, so of course she's like trying to get a business launched, if you like. So I said I would give it a shout out, because I only give shout outs to businesses which I think are good and have got a chance. I won't just do shout outs because people ask me to. If I don't like the business or don't think it's got a chance, I won't do it. And also I like the people, so, and because I get on with Libbie and I've known her for a fair few years now, I know that she is as honest as they come. So if you get a chance, I'm going to put the web link underneath here. Go along, check it out. You've got nothing to lose by checking, and if you can, like and follow the page, that would be brilliant. And keep an eye on it, because she's forever doing raffles for giving away stuff and everything. So she's like I said, it's really, really good site. You check it out, you won't be disappointed. Well, that's been quite some blogging so far. We've had jigsaws, we've had figures, and I've had a shout out, and I've been shouting out as well. It's just been a bizarre time, really. Somebody asked me the other day whether I'm getting bored yet, and I don't have chance to. I really don't have chance to. I don't give myself chance to get bored. I really don't, because even doing 10 minutes on a game isn't boring, because it's something I want to do. Now, I do 2 lots of brain things in the morning. One's called Microsoft Jigsaw, and basically there's 3 challenges every day for you to do. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes medium, hard, expert, and you basically have to build up your coins, and when you build up your coins, you can then buy packs of jigsaws to do online, which is fantastic. I discovered another one the other day, which is a bit of a real one for your brains. It's called the Microsoft, hang on, I've got to get this right now, Microsoft Word Puzzles. And basically there's a crossword on there. There's one of those where you've got a word and you've got to try and find out how many 3-letter words, how many 4-letter words, and how many 5. And there's also a puzzle on there where you've got a set of loads of letters, and you've got to see what words you can make by, you know, stringing them together in a line diagonally, but they've got to be next to each other. You can't like go C, A, R. You've got to go C, R, and try and do that. And the puzzles each day, the one where you've got to find the 3-letter, 4-letter, and 5-letter, there'll be 2 certain or 3 certain words that you've got to find, and there'll be a bomb at the side of them, and you've only got the amount of numbers at the side of the bomb guesses to get that answer right. If you don't get it, you've lost the game. The crossword one that's on there, the crossword one's really good, but unfortunately for me, a lot of the answers are American and I don't know them. But I'm doing okay on it so far. I'm up to about level 5 or something. And what you basically do, you've got a crossword, and some of the letters will jump out of the crossword. You've got a little key on them, and there's a little lock at the side with a number on it, say 4 or 3 or whatever. And once you get the 3 letters what it wants, it will then open up another crossword clue, and some of those letters will fill the blanks. And you basically got to try and solve that blank, that big blank. Now, it could be the name of a TV show, it could be a word, it could be anything, it could be absolutely anything. And it's really, really involving, and it really taxes your metal, you know, it makes you think. And I like things like that, because the physical side of this I can't really do much of, because I'm not a very physical fit person. I don't go jogging or running or anything like that. I've never really, since I have been how I am, have I really been interested in that sort of thing. But I do like to keep myself mentally agile, because I think, because I suffer with anxiety, I know how important it is to keep calm, relaxed, and do things that you enjoy. Now, there's no point me going on and playing non-stop fighting games and dying every 5 minutes and getting angry and upset and what have you. There's no point me doing that. I save that for, you know, when I'm really in the mood for that. But most times I'm quite happy just doing simple little puzzle games or building games, things like that. And I do enjoy them, you know, I enjoy all that sort of stuff. It's one of them things where, because I enjoy doing them, I don't see them as a chore, if you like. I get up in the morning, I come down and I check my email. I check first of all, see if I've had any YouTube likes or anything like that, or comments, and then I'll open up one of the games, and I'll just literally play it for 5 minutes, do what I've got to do and come off it. And I'll do that with 3 games, you know, and that's my first 15-20 minutes. But it doesn't mean I sit there all day every day playing games, because I don't. I've got other things I do as well. I do lots of surveys. I also get a lot of information from my vlogs, because obviously a lot of my vlog is me talking, so I have to find things really that I think people will be interested in, you know, like local stuff or stuff that's happening in the news even, you know. There's a lot of stuff going on at the moment, so that's not hard to find out. But other than that, you know, I keep myself mentally busy, whether it's watching a bit of TV, because I watch Me Only Fools and Horses, or, like I said, playing games, or doing reading, you know, even listening to music. Reading a book's a really good one, especially when you've got an imagination like I have, because I tend to read a book and then picture my own thoughts for it, you know what I mean? I don't go almost with what's in the book. I tend to try and picture my own images of what it would be like. And that's the beauty of a book, you see, because when you watch a film, what you see on the screen is what you get. Whereas when you read a book, it's down to your imagination as to what you picture. You know, so you could have a dark room on a film that just looks like a dark room. But in a book, if it says a dark room with eerie light, you've then got pictures in your head of what that light could be like, whether it's on the wall, the floor, the ceiling, is it dark, is it, you know, flashing, what, you know, you can let your imagination run away with you. And another thing I've done, which I've done my third one so far, and that is video poetry. Now, I weren't sure about this at first, but it seems to be working. I really enjoy doing it. I take one of my poems, which I've written, and bear in mind I've written over 400, and I basically find images and videos and words that can fit with that poem. So I will take a verse of my poetry, look what's in that poem, what it's about, and then try and find images and videos to go with it. The last one I did was called The Time of Life. I was really pleased with it because I usually use still images to put my words on, but this time I actually used I used video clips and put my words overlaid on top of them. I'll put a link, now I won't put a link, but if you want to watch any of them, there's 3 of them that I've done so far. I've done Million, I've done, I can't remember the other one's called now, lost it, and The Time of Life. Anyway, I've done 3. And I really enjoy doing them. But that's another thing, you see, where I haven't done that before, but now I'm sort of in the house and I like to keep myself busy, then I'm finding things like that to do. And I think that's important. That's what I'm saying to you, you know, find something that you enjoy doing. And nobody can blame you now for sitting binge watching television if that's what you want to do, because it keeps your mind off the situation. Because I think if your mind dwells too much on what's happening with the country and everything, if you're anxious as well, you will start panicking, and that panic is not a good thing. So my advice is just simple, just keep it really, really simple. Just keep a nice little hobby, whether it be reading or whatever you want to do, but get a hobby, get an indoor one, you know, and do things like start crafting, do colouring. My sister Mandy, she started doing adult colouring, basically not adult colouring how it sounds. What I mean is they're not kids books that you get out of the pound shop, you know, they're not kids colouring with big massive images and stuff and you've just got like 6 colours. I'm talking proper adult colouring books, you know, for adults to colour in and enjoy. And my sister started doing that and she's absolutely loving it. You know, she can't do it for long because, like me, she's got problems with the fingers and everything, but she still does it because she knows it keeps her mentally active and physically because of her fingers. Because obviously if you stop using your fingers and you just sit there binge watching TV and you've got the problems we've got with us hands, it won't do your fingers any favours, you know. I mean, my other sister, because I've got 2 sisters, Mandy and Paula. My other sister Paula, she tends to like doing Lego. As you've seen in my previous videos, I have done some Lego, but they're them brickheads figures. But I couldn't sit playing with Lego all day. I must admit, it would drive me a bit nuts. But my sister loves it. She absolutely loves it. And some of the stuff she's built, I mean, if you watched a program called Stranger Things, she actually built, is it called the Upside Down World or something or whatever, the Other Side World or whatever. And basically what it was an image on the top of a, looks like a petrol station or something or other. And she also had to do the other underneath version of what it looked like in the other world, and then attach the 2 together to make the one thing. And it was massive. It was like this. It was a huge thing, it was, and it really was big. But she absolutely loved it. She had one bought for her for a birthday from her son. He bought her the Death Star, and it is absolutely massive. And she won't do it because she needs the case for it. and the case is expensive. You know, it's not one of these 20-30 quid jobs that you can buy. I think it's 100 quid or a couple of 100 quid or something, and it's going to cost a bomb, because this Death Star is massive. It really is. It must be about 2.5 foot across. It's huge. It really is. I've never seen so many pieces of Lego. But she'll do it in the end. She'll do it because she wants to do it. But at the moment, it's just a bit too much, because where'd you put something like that when it's done if you haven't got a case for it, really? You're not going to put it back down, are you, and say, oh, I'll do that again in a few weeks? No, I don't think so. Anyway, I've rattled again for another 10 minutes. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. Like I said, it's been a bit of something different today. Coming up as me page, where, you know, you've got all my information, so if you want to subscribe, you can do. If you want to find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram or on Twitter, all of it's coming up on the page. And just remember, check out Libbie's site. It's coming up underneath here after I've finished this vlog. Bye for now.